to my channel. I'm Emuna Zamani, and I'm recording out of Second Life. I'm gonna let you guys know ahead of time there's something going on with my head, or it could be the sim that I'm on, which I'll talk about in a few moments. But normally, when I do my videos, my avatar's mouth is moving in sync with the words that I'm saying, and that's not happening today. Um, I've tried everything that I know to fix it, but it could be just the sim that I'm on. So please bear with me. I still have a message to put out, but I just want to let you know that I'm aware of it. Speaking of the sim that I'm on the Machinima Open Studio project sim. The curator here is Chic Aeon, and I hope I'm saying it right. I don't know if she uses chic or chic, but people have different pronunciations based upon their preference. So if I'm saying it wrong, please correct me. Again, she's a curator here, and this sim is for community resource for filmmakers and photographers. And I've been here several times. It's such an amazing place. Um, they invite people to come to learn and also to film if they choose to, or take photographs. They have one studio that's set up like a talk show. They have another one that's set up for a yoga class. And then they have places where I'm sitting, which are just, just amazing. And no one really crowds around. Everybody's doing their whole thing. But if you need some assistance, I'm sure that the people that are here with Miss Aon would be more than welcome to guide you in the right place. So I haven't had an avatar to avatar conversation with her, but she has put some comments on some posts that I've done on the SL forums. And then she also has a wonderful YouTube channel, which I'll put the link down in my description. And I'll also put the landmark here so you guys can come by and take a look. So, this is probably going to be one of the toughest videos that I have to do. I feel like I have to. I know everybody's like, you don't have to do anything, but I feel like I do because it's something that's been on my mind and my heart. And, people say that SL is just a game, but when you have been logging in for almost 12 years, like I have, and you form friendships that have reached out into your real life, it's more than just a game, it's a community. And within a big community, we have little communities, and that's what my discussion today, well, my talk is just me talking, is going to be about today. It's a community that I'm part of. But what I'm about to say can apply to any community, and I hope it's received with the love that I'm giving it to everyone in. It's never my intent, like I keep saying, to start anything, but I think if we start to have these tough conversations and work through them, when other people, because they are learning about us more so than what the media puts out, which isn't always kind. Once they start to pour in, we'll kind of have it together, and it'll be more of a welcoming community, which it is mostly. But we have those little things that we just ignore because we kind of think, oh, that only deals with real life. We're not going to talk about that here, but we have to. So, now that I got that out of the way, I just want to, let people know that I am a bit of a recluse, but I do love people for the most part. And that love goes even deeper when it's someone or groups that share the same ethnicity that I do. Not that I feel any less towards other groups, but um, when it comes to ethnicities that have gone through different things, it's easier to connect because you share or you've endured some of the same challenges. So, with that love also comes responsibility. And sometimes when it's dealing with a loved one, it's not easy. And this is not going to be easy for me. I am so nervous about this because like I said, I want this to be received well, and I hope people take it the way that I mean it. By no means am I an expert or a leader here in SL, but I think again that my almost 12 years has given me some wisdom that I hope people will take along after this video, but it's your choice if you don't want to. So now that I've explained that, I'm coming to the place where I'm going to piss some of you off. And it starts by saying that Linden Labs is not responsible for celebrating your heritage. Linden Labs is not responsible for educating anyone about your heroes. And Linden Labs is not treating you any differently because you are Black. Yeah, I think I just felt some fingers pulling from my Black card on that. But hear me out. The SL Facebook and the blog that Linden Labs maintains for Second Life, they do acknowledge some of those days that we hold dear. But if you're one of those people that doesn't go to the Facebook and scroll and look through, or you don't go to the blog to see what's happening, you're going to miss that. So you don't see it. So you don't know that that is happening. Okay, so let's put that to bed too. They do acknowledge that. Now, just bear with me for a moment and imagine Linden Labs as like your virtual landlord. For whatever fees that you pay, you are a renter in a massive structure. You have guidelines to follow, but they primarily boil down to not treating other renters like crap or doing anything considered illegal based upon the laws of the countries that we represent. Linden Labs allows you to share public space with other renters, sublet, and even take on larger spaces for projects and or privacy. You can use whatever paint you want, whatever flooring, play your music as loud as you want, have as many virtual kids as you want, make real money, and even have as many spouses as you want. And some of you take that on. You are responsible for making all that happen in your virtual space. No one expects Linden Labs to pick your spouses, pick your children, or how you express yourself in SL. I know for one, I would be pissed off if Linden Labs came to me and said, okay, Emuna, you now have to be a DJ. That's not my thing. So I don't expect Linden Labs to take on that responsibility, and I hope they never try to. So with all the freedom that we have with our virtual lives, why is it that every year, and it's basically the same people I see making these statements? Linden Labs did nothing for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Linden Labs didn't help us to celebrate Black History Month. My question to you is, why didn't you do anything? Why didn't I see you at any of the events other Second Life residents put on? Or maybe that one person that has something. Why weren't you there? Linden Labs is giving you and me, all of us, the tools to make that happen. Now let's look at this from a business standpoint. Think of the amount of hours, and with those hours come people, and those people expect to be paid. If Linden Labs had to put together, maintain, and run, celebrating all of that, how much money that would rack up to be. Not only is that the money piece, but also what will probably happen is one historical figure, one community thinks is great, another one may not. Then you have to deal with them with the back and forth, like this person was a tyrant, he wasn't this, or she was this, or she is that. So just from the business standpoint and the standpoint of being neutral, you have to understand where Linden Labs is coming from. Again, I cannot stress this enough. They give us the tools to celebrate those that we see as heroes and those days that are dear to us. But they do acknowledge them. You just have to have your eyes open to see it. So now I know that I'm going to, maybe somebody's ready to hit my comments with, but I see the Linden Labs listing events for others. No, you don't. The people that are doing those events or listing them are the people that are using those tools to make the events happen. I just did a video, which I'll post here to show you how to do that. That's not Linden Labs picking and choosing who they're going to put up there. And I have to even admit, I had to learn that for myself too, because I'm all about equality. So I had to learn it wasn't them, but I had to do the work, and I'll talk about that in a second, to make sure that my event was showing not only on the Second Life website, but also showing on the viewers that we use to log in. And I'm thinking that someone's going to even say, well, I've seen Lindens, like actual Lindens people with the last name Linden, walking around at certain events. They don't come to quote unquote our events. That's not true. With the sorority that I'm in, every year, except the years that we've been on hiatus, we've done the annual lupus awareness events. And it was not uncommon for us to see a Linden to drop by just to see what was going on, because they read the same things that we do. They want to see how Second Life is progressing, and they want to show their support. They may not say anything, but they want to come and see just like we do. So it was not uncommon for us to see a Linden to drop by. And for us, that was kind of like support from Linden Labs. Like, this is really cool. Keep it up. If you need anything, let us know. So, and we never say that we are a black sorority, but primarily most of us in there are. What I want to leave everyone with is, where is your presence in Second Life? Now, if you're here just to chat a little bit, play some games, dance, and just not get into anything serious because your real life is serious enough, that is okay. That is totally fine. We're not all here for the same thing. But for those that, have deemed themselves activists, and, they want this and that to come up, for to support their community, I'm asking you, and I want you to ask yourself, where is your presence? What are you doing to help this along? Because you can't dump this on them Linden Labs. This isn't how this goes. This is a sandbox environment where they give us the tools to make it happen. Have you gone to any of the town hall meetings that Second Life has or Linden Labs has? Have they seen you around to know that you were serious about, you know, having a present, being a presence for the Black community? Have you gone to the Apartheid Museum that's been up? Did you donate a few linens to the Modern African American Art Gallery? That's what I'm saying. Where's your presence? That we cannot put the responsibility to share our heroes and share our accomplishments on Linden Labs. That's not what they're here for. And would you really want them to tell that story? A story that they may not really know. But I guarantee you, if you put it out there and do different things to make others aware, they'll be watching. How could they not? So I hope that you guys took this exactly how I wanted it. It's coming from a place of love, but we have to take responsibility for what we can do in Second Life to become a better presence in Second Life, if that's what you want to do. I know that I do. Okay. Thank you so much for listening, and I will have a new video up shortly. It's going to be more of a fun one. I've already got it planned out. And again, please look down below so that you can come and check out this sim, and please check out Miss Aon's YouTube videos. They are worth it. Thank you.